And Curly Austin to take it from the back pocket area. It's been heavy rain, Victoria Park this morning, although it has cleared in the last hour. Dacos hooking it over the shoulder. Back towards Shaw once again. Jones coming over the top, spoiling solidly. Collingwood free kick, I think.
Craig Stewart to take the ball on the half-forward flank, and so with the wind coming over his left shoulder, if Craig Stewart can aim for the left-hand goal post, there'd be no reason why he could not make the distance. Stewart, torpedo punt kick into the goal square. Masusto up, it comes through to the back of the pack, and English takes the ball away. Looking there for Glascott, the ball bounces, goes over the boundary line, so we're throwing to take place on the half-forward flank, just short of half-forward, really.
And not on camera, but Peter Bosustow just shaking his head. Everything appears to be okay, and he's back in the fray again.
Ruckman will be Stewart of Collingwood in the front position. Warren Jones wins out. It's taken again by English. A poor kick goes straight past Barham. The tackle goes against Hannibin. The loose ball picked up by Brown. Brown goes towards half forward. Morwood kicks the ball off the ground. Goes after it again, but Perevic's in the way. The left foot kick from Perevic in towards the centre of the ground. Too tall for Ashman is the big fellow David Cloak. Calling for the hand pass, Bill Picken. Not a good hand pass there from Cloak, but Picken's able to recover. A shocking kick. Effective because a free kick has gone the way of Collingwood's Mark Hanbury. Hanbury almost in the centre. Goes towards centre half forward. Warren Jones in the front position. Comes through to Mark Williams. Williams kick down towards the goal square, but it's bouncing back. Hit the post. First score of the game by Mark Williams, the Collingwood skipper, who has opened up on the half-forward flank. Selected as ruck rover. Glascott leaves the ball for Bosustow, and Peter Bosustow obviously okay now from the back pocket. Up towards centre wing. Perevic, Hunter was also there, along with Murray Brown, and the ball goes over the boundary line, so we're throwing to take place almost on the centre wing.
1 point on the board. That's scored by Collingwood. Cloak and Jones. Won by Jones. Down towards Buckley. Jimmy had a great week last week. Played a marvellous game. Over the head it goes at Fitzpatrick and taken by his immediate opposition in Pickett. Better handball this time as Collingwood take it up towards the centre wing area through Hanbury towards Barham, playing his 100th game. Ricky's got plenty of pace. Gets his kick away towards Richardson. Intercepting is Austin. Tumbling a punt back towards the centre wing once again, but Jeff Rains is there to take the mark. Rains, a long raking drop punt up towards the half-forward area. Williams was in front, Shaw waiting down, unable to do anything with it. Richardson gets caught, holding the ball. And again, it's Buckley. Bosustow creating the space in the back pocket. Got a loose man on that half back line, and that's the way he directs traffic up towards Williams. As the rain starts to fall again, he goes towards centre wing. Hunter has it taken away. Play on is the call. Glenn James has a good look. Over the top, Davis unable to mark. Williams and Austin, the 221s. And finally over the line for a throw-in with Craig Davis, being hustled and bustled over the line.
Collingwood kicking with the aid of the breeze, and as the light rain starts to fall, a couple of quick goals with the aid of the breeze before the rain comes could be quite handy if Collingwood could take advantage of the breeze. Richardson gets it to Dacos. Dacos threw the ball out through the pack, and then he loses possession. Jim Buckley picks it up. He was looking for the hand pass, eventually got the kick. It wobbles along the ground. Hip and shoulder gets rid of Hanbury, and now we find Rains with a hand pass across to Taylor. Taylor goes straight down towards half forward. In the way is Hartney of Carlton. Hartney with the short pass was looking for Jim Buckley. It's over his head. In fact, it goes over the boundary line, and throwing will take place halfway between half-back flank and centre wing for Carlton. It'll be Warren Jones of Carlton against Craig Stewart of Collingwood.
And Bobby, you haven't noticed any extraordinary moves?
Well, nothing that's extraordinary, Sandy. Most of the moves that have been made have been quite predictable. Mark Buckley is on the ground. He's gone to the forward area. Mark Williams, as I said, down on the forward line as English once again brings the ball away. Not a well-directed kick, although he saw that Glascott was fairly well covered by his opponent in that Ricky Barham, so he may well have been allowing for the ball to go over the boundary line. Jones and Stewart again. Stewart gets the ball down. It's well taken by Mark Williams. Tackled well though, and he is penalised. A good tackle by Jeff Southby. Southby in the back pocket. Dool is lined up at full back for Carlton to pick up Craig Davis, and a great mark by David Cloak. Cloak gives the hand pass out wide, puts Brown under all sorts of trouble though. It's picked up by Rowan Burke. Burke now wobbles the kick up towards half forward, and in the way, Michael Taylor, the Collingwood back pocket.
Proving a stumbling block at the moment, Taylor. So he goes with the drop punt back towards Barham. In fact, over his head it goes. Now here's the pace of Big Wow. Goes straight into Curly Austin. In comes Ricky Barham, shoots towards goal and puts through Collingwood's first. What a way to start his 100th game. Collingwood 1-1-7, Carlton yet to score on 7's big lead.
Well, bad play by Warren Jones there. He tapped the ball. We're watching again on the replay now. If he'd let the ball go for his teammate coming through, Rod Austin, who was going in the right direction, but Warren Jones tapped the ball wide, looking for Perovic, and opened it up for Ricky Barham to come through for the first goal.
Centre bounce once again. Glenn James in the middle. Jones and Cloak. Won by the latter on this occasion, pushed down towards the half-forward line. He attempted to follow it up. Glasgow puts body over the ball. And once again, Glenn James comes in and has given away the free kick. In fact, he's given it to Barham again, across to Shaw. Collingwood down towards the half-forward line. Bazusta having a spell on the ball. And after that early knock, appears to be quite okay. Into the middle again. Wow Jones on all fours, trying to get it out towards Buckley. He lost it. And the umpires picked out another free kick. Again, going the way of Collingwood. Held whilst not in possession, and Jeff Rains to put the Woods into attack. It's a beautiful deliver of a football. Down towards the full forward region once again. Down to Perovic it comes from Dool. Pero's long kick. Into a somewhat muddy centre. Cloak stands his ground and with sheer strength takes his third very good mark. Elects to kick this time instead of the handball. Jones couldn't hold it. Williams gets caught again. Down he goes, fighting like a terrier, but holding the ball. So Hartney, the outer side, looking for Williams.
Good mark. Taken there by Walsh. Walsh plays on straight away. The long left foot kick down to the forward pocket. Richardson in the front position, couldn't take the mark. And with the greasy ball, just skidded through over the boundary line. So we're throwing to take place in the forward pocket for Collingwood. With Collingwood on 1-1, 7 points. Carlton yet to score. It's not quite surprising because Carlton are kicking into a very strong breeze. The loose ball comes out towards Toomey. Toomey's kick off the side of the boot. Craig Stewart knocks it on. Perovic's in the way. Perovic's kick wobbling forward. Shane Morwood up high. Gives away a free kick in doing so. I felt personally he was attacking the ball and it actually almost took a lovely mark. Hartney's kick. Mark Buckley in the front position. It's tapped down. Buckley coming through again. The ball goes over the boundary line, so we're throwing to take place on the Collingwood half-forward flank.
Bobby, what strength this breeze? How many goals?
I believe about 5, Sandy.
The throw in. Jones again from behind, but he wins it. Pushed up towards the Collingwood half-forward line. Now here's a race with Curly. Getting some good shepherding from Perovic, but Curly cannot pick it up, so he sensibly sockers it forward. Do it again. He does, but he goes out of bounds on the ball this time. The idea was right, but the execution not quite. Brown short. Oh, yes, I didn't think for a moment it was short enough, but Stewart plucked it in with the one hand. Glasgow, Barham, Glasgow. Well, it went out of one and into the other. Two speedsters. Should be a good clash, that one. Centre wing. Pickett coming over the top. And Billy's having a most enjoyable start to proceedings today. The half forward, Toomey the target. And Toomey it is. Richardson offering a lead to the pocket, so too is Davis. He descends to go straight down the middle, and a good mark taken by English, who is this season showing himself as one of the best back pocket players in the league. That kick floating in the end, dropping very, very short. Socket off the ground. First to it'll be Taylor. His handball is somewhat loose, finding Rains eventually. Grains back towards the half-forward line. Well, is in trouble. But he gets out of it well as he shovels it across to Jimmy Buckley, who goes longer. That's a good penetrating kick in this breeze, in the mark taken by Hunter. Not too crowded down in the Carlton forward zone, simply because the ball hasn't been down there yet. Free kick to Buckley.
There's no doubt in the world about that one. Bill Pickett making the mistake of not having a look and just seeing where the ball was. Buckley had made no attempt to take possession and was tackled without the ball. So it's Mark Buckley. 40 metres out, goes straight across into towards centre half forward, dangerously though. Jimmy Buckley comes out with the ball, gets around, chance of a score coming up as Buckley goes goalward. He's offline though, and through for 1 point. So Carlton's first score of the game, kicked by Jim Buckley. And there's a ball. 1 goal, 1 to 1 point. We find Greg Phillips to put the ball back in from full-back. Barham misses it. Glascott, well, almost a fresh air shot. Barham should have been given the free kick. Burke comes out with it, the handball towards Ashman. Ashman's in trouble, got rid of it though. In comes Burke, he gets rid of it. Glascott now, short kick. Ashman couldn't take the mark. Tony Shaw tackled without the ball. Williams comes in now, backing Shaw up. Left foot kick from Williams out towards the wing. Perovic racing after it, it bounces and goes over the boundary line, so a throw in on centre wing, members' side of the ground.
12.5 minutes gone in this first term. Collingwood kicking with the breeze, as Bobby's estimated, between 4 and 5 goals. And a huge pack of players following the ball, and no doubt that's what they'll do all day. Johnston, the receiver, but it's not Carlton's free kick. Craig Stewart again. Tumbling a punt. Davis. He gets it down quickly. There's no one in the square. Now Richardson heading back there.
Should make the distance from here, Sandy.
Yes, with that breeze at his back. An excellent opportunity of posting Collingwood's second goal. It's the kick, the wind getting behind it, into the square it goes. Who's waiting down? Anir is there. He's over the ball now. Not making any great attempt to get rid of it. In fact, he's lost it to Des English. To the outer side once again. Oh, they all went up some 20 minutes too early, and Philip Walsh was the main offender, so Curly Austin to take yet another free kick from that back pocket region. He and Des English been in good touch. To centre wing. Buckley was jostled into front position. Williams has lost it again. So Mark not having the best start he could hope for to this game. David Glascott just on the defensive side of centre wing, on the outer side of the ground. Beautifully delivered football, finding Williams, who goes further forward. Past Hanbury. Greg Phillips comes out. Good work by Phillips, kept the ball in front of him, maintained control to centre wing. Dacos at the back, threads his way through, finds the player going past. Now here's a chance for the Woods as they set up the handball to Toomey. Toomey on the boundary line, hooking it in towards the pocket, and Anir, who takes it, pushes it now in front of him. Needs support, and gets it from umpire Glenn James, who said you were pushed in the back. So another chance for the Woods. Davis, the target, straight through his hands it goes, and English will clear for Carl.
So Des English coming up towards the half-back flank, the kick floating around in the breeze. No mark. Glascott gets the favourable bounce. Hand pass, looking for Ashman, but puts Ashman in all sorts of trouble. He got the hand pass in though. Taylor gets the hand pass back now to Tony Shaw. Dropping short, Craig Stewart takes a nice mark. Poor defence by Perovic there. He made no attempt to punch the ball away. So Stewart in towards centre half forward where David Toomey had made position. Punched away by Austin. Knocked on by Southby. Rowan Burke's first on the scene. A left foot kick from Burke. Hobbling forward. Picken has the ball punched away. Mark Buckley comes on the scene. His left foot kick up towards the forward pocket. Fitzpatrick leading in the race for the ball, but Murray Brown gets there first. It goes over the boundary line, halfway between forward pocket and half forward flank for the Blues. 1-1 to 1 point. 15 minutes have gone in the first term. Fitzpatrick from behind. Goes straight to Collingwood's Williams. Shaw to Picken. Bill Picken drops it short into the centre. Too long for David Toomey, and Glascott it is who takes them up. David Glasgow. Unsure which way to go. And goes straight up the ground. Ashman, Taylor. Taylor couldn't take the mark in the front position, and umpire Dennis Rich coming across to indicate that he'll bounce the ball just short of the centre square. David Cloak for Collingwood. Fitzpatrick comes on the scene, gets it. It's intercepted by Williams. A quick hand pass to Taylor, on to Dacos. Dacos drops the ball short, and a nice mark taken by John Anea. Anea, half-forward flank. Across towards the centre-half forward position. Warren Jones up. Bruce Dool loses possession. Richardson tackled. Gets a hand pass in. Basusto's there for Carlton. Gets it out towards Dool.